This is the brochure for the 20th Delhi International Open Grandmaster Chess Tournament 2023. It's a huge event which is open to all chess players, even those who are playing for the first time. The date is 17 to 24 Jan. There are three categories to the tournament: A, B, and C. In the brochure, the first page is this. Pages 2, 3, 4 contain the details of category A, and then 5, 6, 7 category B, and then category C in page 8, 9, 10. So let me take you through the brochure. In the first page, you can see the venue and the date. Venue is Indira Gandhi International Stadium, New Delhi, and date is 17 to 24. So category A, B, C have separate dates. We'll get to that. Let's go to category A. As in, most of the players here would be grandmasters or about 2000 rated players. The entry fee is high, but so are the prices. The total cash prize for the event is a whopping 1 crore 25 lakhs. That's a huge total cash prize. Now, coming to category A, it starts from 17th and goes on till 24th. So in category A, every day there is like 2 rounds. Some days there's only 1 round. If you see 17th, there's 1 round. 18th, there's 2 rounds, 9:30 and 4 o'clock. 19th, only 1 round at 10 o'clock. 20th, 2 rounds. 21st, 1 round. 22, 1 round. 23, 1 round. And 24th, 2 rounds. Total 10 rounds. And then actually 24th, 1 round. And then prize distribution at 6 o'clock. Total cash prices for category A is 4.45 lakhs. First prize is 7 lakhs. Second, 6 lakh. Third, 5 lakhs. Fourth, 4 lakh, and so on. There are total 50 prizes. 41st to 50th will get 10,000 rupees each. And then there are category prizes as well. 3 best female, 40,000, 32,000, 25,000, and like that. Rating category prizes as well. Then age category prizes. Under 15, there are 3 prizes. Under 10, there are 3 prizes. And for Delhi players, there's 3 prizes. And foreign players also 3 prizes. And for all prices, the income tax rules are applicable. So you will get only like 3/4 of the amount, and some part will be gone for the tax, which you can deduct in your tax statement next year. This is eligible only for federated players. So basically, this is not open. Category A is not open to players who are playing for the first time. This is open to only rated players, those who have a minimum rating of 1,000. That's where federating starts from. Now the fees. For GMs, IMs, WGMs, WIMs, it's free. Those are the top players. For those who are rated 2,300, it's 6,000 entry fee. And then coming down, it goes higher. For 2,000 to 2299, it's 7,000. And for those who are below 2,000, 10,000 entry fee. So the players who are playing here would be mostly from the top level, from about 2,000. They've kept the entry fee for below 2,000 higher for category A. So players who are below 2,000, players who are rated like around 1,600, usually play in category C. Let's go down. The last date of entry, 31st. Entries up to 10th. It's possible after 31st as well, but 500 rupee extra will have to be paid. That's what they mentioned here. Till 16th also it's accepted, but with the late fee of 1,000. So better register early. You can book train flight tickets also early in that case. Now, tournament rules. There are 10 rounds, and all Swiss system and FIDE laws of chess are applicable. Accelerated pairing system will be used, which means like for the initial rounds, the chances of good players playing good players will be higher. Normally in a Swiss tournament, for the first 3 rounds, the pairings are usually very easy, like for the top players. But when you use accelerated system, that is not the case. So they'll use that for the first 3 rounds. Time control 90 plus 30 from move 1. And draw agreement only after the first 30 moves, draw can be agreed with each other. Other forms of draw are possible, like repetition, stalemate, etc. Tiebreak, they usually use the brochure system. Accommodation for GMs, it's free, double sharing. IMs, WGMs, WIM also free, double sharing. And all participants will be provided free accommodation, but on triple sharing or dormitory. Just for the top players, will be double sharing. For others, will be dormitory or triple sharing for the entire event. The accommodation is all taken care of in the event. We don't have to spend much unless we want to stay alone. The accommodation is taken care of. We have to just pay the entry fee. Now coming to category B, which is from page 5 to 7 of the brochure. The format is pretty much the same. The rounds are only for 4 days. Category A is from 17 to 24th. Category B tournament is only for 4 days, 17, 18, 19, 20. 17 to 20. You can see there are 3 rounds on 17th, 3 on 18th, 3 on 19th, and 1 round on 20th. Total 10 rounds. Cash price is lesser than compared to category A, but it's still very high, 40 lakhs. First is 3 lakhs, second is 2.5 lakhs, and then so on. And there are 200 prizes. In category A, there was just, let's see, how many prizes were there? There were just 50 prizes, right? But in category B, there is a lot more prizes because the number of players will also be very high. There'll be at least 5,000 people playing in the tournament. 200 prizes, 7,000 is the last prize. And then category prizes are also there. Even for best below 2,000, 1,200, there is 3 prizes, category prizes. And here in this tournament, category B, even unrated players can play. In category A, only rated players are allowed to play. But here there is special prizes as well for unrated players. You can see here 15, 12, and 10. So if it's your first tournament, you can play either category B or C or both. So players having career FIDE rating of 1899 and below. This is only for players who are below 1900 rating. For the last 3 years are allowed. In the last 3 years, if your rating has gone above 1899, then you're not eligible to play in this. Also, if you have come first or second in any rating restricted FIDE event for the last 1 year, are not eligible. If you have come as first or second in any tournament, any rating tournament, in the last 1 year, you cannot participate in this. So this rule was introduced recently to avoid people like top players who keep their rating in a bracket and then keep playing in these rated tournaments, like rating restricted tournaments, and win prizes. Entry fee is 6,500. So for a normal player, category A price was 10,000, but here entry fee is 6,500, including lodging on triple sharing basis. For Delhi players, it's just 6,000, but lodging is not provided. Again, last date of entry is just the same. Up to 10th, you'll have to pay 500 extra, but up to 31st, you can pay just 6,500. And then up to 16th, you'll have to pay 1,000. Rules 10 rounds, just like the category A, but here the time control is 60 plus 30, not 90, 60 plus 30, lesser because there are 3 rounds in a day. Tiebreak is the same. Lodging is provided, triple sharing or dormitory. And now comes category C. This is the most popular event out of all the 3 categories because most players fall under this category. Those who are below 1599 and below. Those who are below 1600. So this is a very tight tournament as well. This will also be a very tight tournament because a lot of players will be playing here in this category. So there are 10 rounds, just like category A and B. And again, like category B, there are 3 rounds in a day. 21st, this is from 21 to 24th Jan, 4 days. Just like category B, which is from 17 to 20. This is from 21 to 24. 21st, there is 2 rounds. 22nd, 3 rounds. 23rd, 3 rounds. And 24th, 2 rounds. And then prize distribution at 6 o'clock. Cash prizes are just like category B, 40 lakh. Same price structure. There are 200 prizes, just like category B. Last prize is 7,000. And then there are category prizes as well, just like category B. Same format, same amount as well. There is prizes for unrated as well. Again, if you're an unrated player, if you're playing for the first time, you have to just register in AICF and then you can register for this tournament. And you're allowed to play category B and C or both. It's up to you. I would recommend playing just in category C because that will be easier to play. Category B will be tougher. Eligibility, those are below 1599, those are below 1600, 1599 and below. And in same thing as category B, any player who finish first and second in any rating restricted FIDE event for last 1 year are not eligible. Entry fee, same as category B, 6,500. And for Delhi players, 6,000. Lodging is provided, triple sharing. And the payment date is also the same. Rules, it's 60 plus 30. 10 rounds, 60 plus 30. Just like category B. And then accommodation is provided. Now comes pages 11 to 19 of the brochure. So pages 11 to 17 are the common instructions for all categories, and 18 and 19 are the entry form. So let's have a good look at the common rules. This is very important. One player will be given one prize only, whichever is higher. If you are falling under one category and you still have the main price as well, you'll only be given one price, whichever is of the higher amount. Then default time. If you're not there, if you do not come to the round, even after 30 minutes, you lose the game. So walkover time is 30 minutes. Electronic items, including wristwatches, all types of watches, are not allowed in the tournament hall. So you have to keep this in mind. You have to keep your electronic items at your hotel or accommodation or outside the tournament hall. Give it to someone. Don't carry it in person because you will lose your game automatically if your opponent complains or if the arbiters see you wearing a wristwatch or phone or any electronic device. So fair play regulations, that's common. Now, entry registration, the process for registration, you have to pay the entry fee through delhichess.com. If you go to Delhi Chess webpage, you will see the place to pay the entry fee. You can also pay directly by money transfer through NEFT. These are the bank details. It's in page number 12. Once you make the payment, you have to email them the entry form, the filled entry form. You have to scan the entry form, fill it and scan it, print it, print it, fill the form, and then scan it and send it to them by email. So discount is available till 30th November, even for category B. So entry form has to be forwarded in the given format along with the entry fee. Like the fee details, fee transfer details, you have to forward along with the entry form. All players must register with AICF. This can be done on AICF website. Right now, the AICF website is down for maintenance, but it will be up soon. Weather, they mentioned it will be around, it's very cold at Delhi, 10/25. Minimum 10, maximum 25. It's very cold. So pack your blankets. Reporting. Those who require accommodation have to report to Hotel KC Plaza. This is the address of the hotel, opposite New Delhi railway station. So traveling in Delhi is very easy because you can use metro to go everywhere. That is taken care of. Now the contact details. This is the email ID. This is for foreign players. This is for foreign players. But for Indian players, the email ID is different. This is only valid for foreign players, this one. For everyone else, these are the details. These are the people you can contact if you have any problem in registration or any details are required. This is the email for everyone. delhichessfestival@gmail.com. This is where you have to forward your entry form along with the fee transfer screenshot. The website is delhichess.com. Accommodation. For A category, GMs, it's provided double sharing. If you want to stay in single, you have to pay extra 45,000 for entire duration. Meals are also included. For IMs, WIM, same thing. For other players, you can select your choice of roommates. If you reach early and in time, you can select your roommates for triple sharing without any cost. If you want to stay in official hotel or similar hotel where GMs are staying, you have to pay 50,000 per person with 3 meals. In other hotels, if you want to stay in double occupancy, then there is 4,500. There are two options. Quality of the hotel would be different. Option two, 3,000 for entire duration. If the player wants to stay with guardian, then again you have that option. You have to pay extra. For B and C, so this is for people who are playing both category B and C. You can select your roommates, those who are playing B and C. And if you want to stay in official hotel or similar hotel, 50,000. Same, just like the previous instruction. And then they've repeated this, I believe. The headline is repeated here in page number 16. I think they mean those who are playing just B or C. That's what this means. If you want to stay in double, 3,500 and option two, 2,000. With Guardian also there's an option. And you can select your roommates for triple sharing. This is for the sharing they provide. Now, general instructions. Rooms are limited, so first come, first serve basis. Amount has to be paid in advance for for the registration. Accommodation is free. And if you haven't opted for any of the above options, you will be given rooms according to first come, first serve basis, as per the hotel status and availability. As a courtesy, if the players is not availing accommodation, please inform them by email. This is the entry form, page number 18 and 19. We have to print this out or just electronically write down the details. name, father's name, address, date of birth, FIDE ID. If you're playing for the first time, you don't need to fill this. This also, if you're playing for the first time, you don't have to fill this FIDE rating. Telephone number, mobile number, email ID, AICF registration ID. So you have to already register in AICF. The process is very easy. I have another video which explains new player registration in AICF. I will tag that along at the end of this video for those who are registering for the first time. Here you have to select which category you're playing in. A, B, C, or more than one or more than two. It's up to you. Accommodation requirement, whether you need it or not, just yes or no. And payment details, the reference number of the fee transfer. And then declaration and signature. This you don't have to fill, this is for them. And that's it. So once you fill this, you have to email this to Delhi Chess Festival at gmail.com and your entry will be confirmed. Your name will be updated in chess results page with Delhi tournament by the end of December, and you'll be able to see it. And for any details, any problem, you can contact them with the numbers provided right here in page number 14. So hope you liked the video and hope it was helpful. Good luck for those who are playing in the Delhi GM tournament.